Welcome back to another episode of the Basement Breakdown. I am joined by Harrison for this weekly episode. Actually, no, this is the second episode I'll be dropping this week. One's the Izzy versus Piper fight night, and this is a completely separate topic. Yeah. We're happy to be joined by Harrison. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Happy to be back here.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go.
We haven't really gone into depth about like too many topics. We kind of just like, either give our opinions on what the cards are going to be, and then that's usually how
our predictions, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes we spend a little bit of time in like the intro, like talking, but not too much in depth. For this video, we'll talk about the White House card, Harrison's favorite thing on Netflix ever to watch besides Stranger Things being the upcoming MMA Netflix card.
Yeah.
Super fired up for
Jake
that.
Paul MMA.
Jake Paul MMA.
So excited.
Yeah, you sound really excited.
So excited.
Can't even. Yeah, we got some other stuff to talk about too, but let's start off with that. It's probably been like what, a month coming? How long? When did they release the UFC 320? Was that BMF?
The last pay-per-view.
Was that
The last pay-per-view.
3 weeks ago?
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks, yeah. When I say a month, it feels like it's been forever. So disappointing. I'm gonna go with that take. I don't really care. I've said it already before. Like I'm quite disappointed in it, and everyone else has gave their opinions on the whole topic, but we can run through it. What do you think, Harrison? Do you like the card?
I do like the card. It is definitely underwhelming.
I'm excited to watch.
Of course, to like what we were told and what was hyped up by Dana and Trump and the media and everybody else.
And all the lads.
But I still think it's a pretty solid card.
For
you
sure.
get Topuria, the Pereira-Gon fight is pretty good. And then like the rest of the card is pretty hit or miss as well.
It's funny because everyone explaining that, including like fighters, like literally have that exact like verbatim when they say that. They go through the first two fights and like they get to the other two, the rest of it, and then they're like, well, even Sean O'Malley when he was explaining it, when responding to the question of like, what if like whether he thought there was a good card or not, and he's fucking on it. He even kind of did that too. It's just hilarious, but it is a good card. Like in retrospect,
it is.
Like we get UFC cards that are much worse than
this. And it's
this.
only 6 fights as well, so I mean,
I feel like it's going to be a huge spectacle every time a fight happens, though. It's going to be like a long walkout, and like maybe they'll do something different for each fight. Who knows? But I don't really know what's going to go down.
Special card for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm pissed. We can't get tickets.
I thought Dana said they were giving out 85,000 tickets or something like that.
Really?
But I don't think people realize that it's going to be for, I think, a watch party.
Yeah.
In like a park across the street.
Oh, really? Oh, those are what, like that's where you get to watch it. Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
On a screen. They just have some screens set up with projectors in the park.
Like Jurassic Park, when you're just right beside the White House. Yeah. Oh, that's terrible.
Because there's no way. Trump was saying, we're going to build an arena on the lawn. It's like,
we're going to build an arena for the spectators.
You can't build an arena just for something like this.
You're going to build a shack.
They're barely going to get the cage out there.
Oh, fuck. That's so funny.
They're going to have folding chairs just on the grass surrounding the cage.
Dude, people are definitely going to camp outside the White House for the card and just fucking...
It's going to be weird. It's going to be
interesting.
Tailgate.
No, probably not. UFC fans don't do that. They just sit at home. Most of them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be sitting at home.
Yeah, we're at a bar that has the fights on. By that time, we'll be well into the summer, and the Blue Jays will be in full effect. So,
Yeah.
All right, let's go through the card, though. We'll go through each fight. Starting off...
Lopez and Garcia kicking off the card.
Garcia's on a nice win streak. He looked good in his last time out versus David Onama. That fight lasted like 4 seconds. Not really, but like David Onama didn't land a thing.
Yeah, no. That was a quick fight, it felt like.
I feel like this is a matchup they should have given Diego Lopez, perhaps before going back for a title shot for the second time. Like I like Steve Garcia. Well, he didn't have that win at that point, but I mean, it's a good fight.
It is a good fight. To open the card, it's a solid fight.
Good strikers. I feel like it has potential to be a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, definitely. I see Diego Lopez, like, I'm leaning a little bit more towards him for an earlier prediction.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. And I feel like this is a fight that makes sense for both of them as like a next step
See
in
where
their careers.
Garcia's at.
Yeah.
I see Lopez, honestly, perhaps even getting a KO.
Yeah. I still think he's one of the better fighters in that division.
100%.
For sure.
They just shouldn't, Yeah, I'm just waiting for the trilogy. Volk versus Lopez, too. I mean, 3.
Don't need to see it, though.
I never need to
Unless
see
a
it.
lot of time passes.
Volk will
in
retire
some
before they even get
crazy scenario, but yeah, there's no way. Don't need to see it.
Unless Lopez, is the first person to kill someone in an octagon, and which is terrible, and then after maybe... No, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Never know.
Yeah, no.
The next fight on the card, though, is the real puzzling one to me. Bo Nickel
Oh, man, versus Daukaus?
and Daukaus.
Kyle
yeah.
Daukaus?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes no fucking sense. Kyle Daukaus is on, a 2-fight win streak versus... he beat Pereira last time out, Michel Pereira, after coming back from a long hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, who is his win? I mean, we can check that, but I believe he's on a 2-fight win streak. Before that, he had a bunch of losses. It's a fine fight, but it's an Apex fight. That's an Apex co-main event.
Meerschaert.
That's what I thought it was. I
Yeah.
should have just fucking said it. Yeah, Jared Meerschaert, and that's just not great.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just puzzling that
I still don't understand how Bo Nickel keeps ending up on these cards.
because he's American.
Important cards.
He was just one of the best wrestlers or whatever.
Okay.
He's just such a story. He's American. He bleeds America.
Fair enough.
Which is great. I fucking love Bo Nickel, honestly. No, I don't. But I liked his last performance versus Vera. He was very humble. I think he'll win this fight. I think it's a fine fight to make.
Me too.
Fuck no, it shouldn't be on the card.
No, it shouldn't be one of the 6 fights.
But you shouldn't have a fight like this where you're fuck no, this shouldn't be here. You could put anything else on here.
That is tough for them.
That's a tough one.
But Bo Nickel has some hold over them for because he's American, I guess.
Super. Which is man, but there's other Americans you could put on the card probably. I'd rather see Colby versus him. I'm sure they couldn't get that done though because of Colby. I mean, there's definitely other matchups you could make for the card. Sure. Whatever.
Mauricio Hoofy and Michael Chandler.
I mean, again, you're kind of scratching your head. Michael Chandler's another favorite, but aren't we kind of done with Michael Chandler in 2026? I like him. I think he's a great guy, but the hype or whatever he had around him.
He's dead.
It's dead.
So dead.
It's so dead.
His record is nothing.
Last win against Tony Ferguson. That guy's what? He's fought twice in another fucking federation.
He's the Misfits boxing champ now.
Exactly. Love that for Tony.
He's on a 3-loss streak.
I honestly thought
he lost to Paddy Pimblett, man.
Why did I think it was 4 or something? But that is
Lost to Charles, lost to Dustin.
In a rematch, Charles.
Yeah.
He has terrible IQ. He has moments in fights where he looks good. Even in the first round against Paddy, he was able to get some takedowns off. He in the Dustin Poirier fight was winning for a while up until he made a stupid decision to I think take Dustin down.
Mm-hmm.
When he was doing very well on the feet. And Charles Oliveira for a second time, I mean, he just got fucking ragdolled until the 5th round where he kind of came alive and landed a little bit.
Yeah, and then it was over.
It kind of is interesting looking back at it because I would say Michael Chandler did better than Max Holloway did in Charles Oliveira's second fight.
I would agree. Man, Max Holloway isn't lightweight.
I think that's a tough fight for Max Holloway and Michael Chandler. I know that sounds weird, but I think that's an actual tough fight. Let's run it.
BMF, let's run it.
Definitely not after he loses this. No way. Mauricio Hoofy,
Yeah. Conor McGregor stands Mauricio Hoofy. You can have that, Chandler, but you can't have the real thing.
You can't have... we won't give you Conor. We'll give you his replica. This is fucking stupid.
Though.
How do you give him, a guy, down in the rankings? And was there rumor about Benoit Saint Denis being the
Yeah, he was offered Chandler.
Yeah, and he said no.
Yeah, he turned it down.
Absolutely, he just beat Dan Hooker. He was ranked number 6,
and he also wants some more time, I think.
Yeah,
But yeah, also I understand why you would turn that fight down.
You remember I joked about that? Sorry, guys, we can't give you Conor versus Chandler, but we can't. Dude, they actually pulled that.
We have Benoit Saint
But the thing is that actually,
and then he turned it down.
and then he turned it down. They actually pulled that.
They did pull that.
I mean,
They're
it wasn't
so
the way we
predictable.
said it where Conor fucking pulls that like 2 weeks before and then they make that fight. But, I mean, that's pretty funny.
They're very predictable.
Mauricio Hoofy should KO him.
Yeah, I could see that happening. Like second round KO.
You look like shit against Benoit Saint Denis, and then I thought, okay, this guy isn't what we thought he was after KOing Bobby Green. But back in his previous fight against Fiziev, who was coming off of a nice win against Ignacio Bahamondes.
I rate that win.
That was a nice one.
And Benoit Saint Denis is really good, man. I like Benoit Saint Denis.
He's really good, and some people like took Dan Hooker and like Benoit. Because of his loss to Moicano, and I'd never seen like a 10-7 round like that, and he looked super fucked up. And that and the Dustin Poirier loss back to back like was just not a good look. And Dustin, like, he looked good in the Dustin Poirier fight. Like, he was winning for a while. He had Dustin in some bad positions, but I really like him. I think he's really good.
Move up. We got the O'Malley fight
Fuck,
first.
but no, fuck Chandler, man. Why the fuck is that on that fucking thing? It's just like, dude, I hate the conversation they must have had. Like, I'm sorry, like, Chandler's at home. I'm not going to say what he was doing, but he was with his family. And, maybe they were playing Switch or, like, Pacopia or some shit. Oh, that's what I'm fucking playing. And then Dana calls, and he's like, hey, kid, how would you like to be on the White House card? And he's on speakerphone, his family, yay, we're going to the White House, yay! It's going to be, like, a diverse family.
A big deal. It's a big deal.
It's great.
He's a perfect representation of America.
Yeah, yes. That's probably why he's there.
That's what they need him for.
Yeah, but he has a lot of losses, you know?
Yeah, he does.
America's got a pretty good military.
He's an awful UFC record. Like, you could just actually
the fact that he's ranked
justify cutting him.
Is diabolical.
You could justify cutting him
100%.
In a universe.
Yeah. Yeah, let's move up.
Sean O'Malley and Zahabi.
Dog shit fight. I mean, not really. Like, it's fine. Like, I mean, Sean said he asked for Amin Zahabi before Song, and now they're giving him Amin.
Yeah, okay.
But it's a fight where, like, you make it, and we know what's going to happen. We know exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, we do.
Decision?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of KO?
No, decision.
Like, boring. It's a good fight. Like, I'm actually no. Like, I'd rather Sean O'Malley fight freaking Peter Yan, but he said he wasn't ready or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but they're gonna get to that rematch eventually.
For sure.
That'll sell.
I like that they're giving him another fight before doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that it's not against Corey Sandhagen.
Gives Yan a chance to avenge that loss too, which he probably does.
Yeah.
Well, just batters him around like he did Marab.
I fucking hate this fight.
I do too. I wish it was Sandhagen.
It makes no sense that it wasn't Sandhagen.
Yeah.
And everything, honestly, like all the media, like Sandhagen released some pretty funny videos, like you're ducking me, like, and he calls him out all the time. And honestly, like, dude, whenever Sean O'Malley gets asked a question about Corey, like, he doesn't shut it down. Like, he said that he's like said yes to fighting him, but he's not like he wants to do it. Like, why do you want to fight Amin Zahabi?
Because he knows how that one's more likely to go.
He's been to 3 splits. Like, I just don't understand. Like,
I don't get it either.
As a fighter, I feel like you want to fight the best guys. I mean, no. As a fighter, I'm not a fighter. What the hell am I saying? But I would imagine a fighter, and the ones who I think are, some of my favorite, you would want to fight the best guys in front of you. So I like the guys who do that.
Yeah, and
I like Sean, but
I don't think that's what this is for sure.
Yeah, man. I think it's just disappointing. Like, you don't look at it and you're like, yes.
But again, Sean's a good American.
Yeah, he's in a polygamous relationship, and he's got multicolored hair for sure.
And I'm sure the Nelk boys are gonna be at the card.
Dude, they're gonna be at the White House. They're probably gonna be the Secret Service.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get.
They're gonna have seats right next to Trump.
Dude. Dana calls up Trump. You need Steiny as your Secret Service. I'm playing Baccarat with Steiny, and he says he wants to be in your Secret Service. Yeah.
O'Malley comes out with a happy dad hat.
Fuck. Just wins by decision, and then Steve's not gonna be there. Steve and Nelk are beefing.
Terrible fight.
It's not fun. I don't know. It's just not fun. What
But
else
then we
got?
get to the co-main.
Oh, we're already there?
Yeah, we're already there.
Dude, that's
it's only
like
6 fights.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's rough.
It is rough.
Like people like at the beginning of the conversation, like it's a good card. Like I'm excited. Like really going through it.
The co-main and the main kind of carry.
Yeah, I mean,
Honestly, I
don't see an exciting finish over Kyle Dawkins from Bo Nickel.
no. Okay, but would you have rather seen Nunes versus Harrison on the card and had 3 title fights?
Yes,
Yeah, I agree.
I 1,000% would have rather seen that because it's just higher stakes and it just fits better.
I agree. They should have done that. I don't know what they're doing with that
They
fight or what the
but
timeline
isn't
of that is
Kayla
right
out
now.
for like didn't she like isn't out for 6 months
Yeah,
or
she
whatever?
might be.
She might be like
I
out.
can't remember
The timeline might not
the
fit for
last
that.
thing I heard about that, but yeah.
I mean,
That's it. We're already at the co-main.
Alex Pereira and Cyril Gane. We knew it was coming
Serial.
for so long. I mean, initially, I side with Cyril Gane. Is there an opening odds for that? I'm sure Cyril Gane's favorited.
Yes.
I'm going to guess by a minus 200. Something in that wheelhouse, if I'm not mistaken.
No weight's that high.
You don't think?
No. Here we go. Pereira's favorite, minus 120.
Oh, Alex Pereira's a minus 120? What the fuck?
And Gon's minus 106.
106? Oh, wow. I side a little bit with Cyril Gane, but I don't 100% know.
I do too.
I don't know.
Off rip. I do. I feel like he's look kind of fast.
He's so big, man.
He's so big. He can kind of just piece him up from the outside.
He's got power. If he shoots a double leg on Alex Pereira, I'm not sure he doesn't get it. Like he's picked up MMA at like 27 years old. Like he in the Francis fight, like he showed his inability to grapple, kind of.
Yeah.
But fuck, man, like he's got power.
He does have power, and he's nice on the feet. He was looking decent against Tom.
I forget he looked so shit in the Volkov fight. The second one, I think about that so much. But he got injured.
I wouldn't
in that
count
fight.
Pereira out.
I wouldn't either. I could say he get the knockout too, but like if that's what
Pereira
the odds
could so
are,
easily catch him, like when he's trying to just enter.
Dude, shovel uppercut or some
Yeah.
shit. Just one of his like, for sure.
Jama just puts him out cold.
Hey, Jama just puts him out, becomes a heavy dude. That's sick. And then
The triple
Tom
champ?
Aspinall. Oh,
Oh.
that's sick. Then KO's Tom. Tom's just scared.
Tom
coming
just
back.
gets stripped actually because negotiations with Eddie Hearn go south.
Oh fuck yeah, so south. We want fucking 10 million for him, and then he's like, absolutely not. But we're willing to pay this guy who lost to Canelo like 3 years ago 10 million to fight in Zuffa. Crazy. What's his name? The dude
I forget.
we were talking about earlier.
I forget.
Whatever. Who cares?
Who cares
Zuffa
about
has some new signings
Who cares
in there.
about Zuffa?
Yeah. I mean, until they, fucking get the ability to, like, allow their fighters to hold other belts while fighting for their belt, they're never going to be able to build it into what they want to. You got your fighters crying after they win a belt, not because they're happy, because they lost their other belt.
Because they finally got to touch that Zuffa belt.
That black, ugly Zuffa belt.
Yeah, it's like a cheap UFC belt knockoff.
Black's a nice color. We're both wearing black, the flag, but like for the belt, like it just looks like the BMF belt met like the fucking. It just looks ugly. Like it looks like the BMF belt had sex with like a UFC belt, and then the BMF belt cheated with like the slap the bet box belt on the side, and then that's what they produced. So
Yeah.
ugly.
Do we move up? Main event?
Yeah, Ilya versus Justin.
Ilya versus Justin.
Didn't they say they reached out to Islam and that didn't happen? Islam's like it's not Ramadan. It was too
and
close to
he's injured too. He said his hands hurt.
What? Just that? His hands hurt?
Yeah,
His hands hurt.
His hands hurt.
Really?
His hands
what does he have,
injured.
like...
I don't know what the injury is. I don't know if it's been reported.
So his hands hurt. Okay.
Yeah, his hands hurt.
All right, well, Islam's hands hurt, so here's Justin.
Here's Justin.
We can't
Mandatory title defense against the interim champ.
You said yes to Islam at 170. We'll give you Justin at 155. Well, I mean, it had to happen at some point.
Yeah, it did. Now we got to watch it on the White House card, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's going to be like 2 minutes. Maybe.
Topuria is just going to chin him so quick.
So quick.
Such a heavy favorite.
I guess you balance out, like, I don't know why they have 3 Americans fighting on this card. Actually, no, Diego Lopez wasn't born in Mexico. I think he was born in America, and, like, I
don't know.
And I'm pretty sure, and then that's why, like, Yair Rodriguez was like, you are not real Mexican.
Yeah, he was born in Brazil.
Yeah, see? Exactly. Not America, but Brazil, and then he gets shit for that.
Yeah, I remember.
You're not a real Mexican or whatever. I mean, maybe they'll bring Yair Rodriguez to the White House, and they'll just let him in. That fight should have fucking happened. Fuck him versus Garcia. Like, why is Yair Rodriguez not on that card? Fake Mexican versus real Mexican.
Rodriguez.
Neither do I, but I think it's a more exciting fight. He hasn't fought in fucking forever, has he?
Sure, I guess.
I don't know. Okay,
he's shelled forever.
Yeah, he's shelled. Yeah, I mean, we just went over that. We didn't go too much into detail about Justin versus Ilya, but
I don't even think you have to.
He's not going to be evasive. Like, Justin's style is what it is. It's not going to change. He'll try and do what he can, and that's not going to work out well for him. He's going to go to sleep. Similarly to the way that Max Holloway put him out, in a sense where, like, it's going to be a bad knockout.
Yeah.
It'll be like a version of Justin Gaethje KO that we haven't seen before.
I think so, too. Yeah. I agree.
I think it's going to be bad.
Face down on the canvas.
Face down, American. Ass up.
That's how they end off the White House card.
Yep. We got Horiguchi announced versus Manel Kopp. That's a sick fight.
Yeah.
One of those guys is fighting for the title.
Too bad it's in the Apex.
It's just too bad it's in the Apex, isn't it?
Their first fight was in front of a huge crowd.
And then now what? It's not
like 20,000 people.
And
now they're fighting in what? How many people are even in the Apex these days?
Well, me and you will be there. No.
It's a good fight though.
It's a sick fight.
Great fight. Great rematch.
Fight. Crazy. Apex. Like you could. I don't know. They're in the war room. They must take some crazy shots at the dartboard.
I know.
Like, they must take the dartboard and just fuck it.
I know.
All right, we got Garcia versus Lopez. Fuck it.
Book it.
Book it.
Book it for this date.
Oh shit, Lopez again. Like, just
give him the title.
Give him the title shot. Like, I just don't know what goes on sometimes with the matchmaking.
Freedom 250 though.
Yeah, Freedom 250. I give it a 6 out of 10. 6.5.
How does it compare to the Netflix card?
Yeah, let's run through the Netflix card.
Jake Paul card.
Like if you're a casual, I feel like you're like the Netflix card is better, but like it's not because it's headed really off with like the worst main event of all time. Like nobody.
It's all old people.
It's all old people. The Makayev fight that they just added is a cool, makes sense type of fight, but even going up against Moraes, who like
even those guys are mid.
And he's like older too. Like he's been KO'd by Demetrius Johnson. He fought in a trilogy with him. Like he's not a young dude. Like I mean, he's gonna lose. It's a decent fight. We'll just go up the card. Yeah. We'll talk about each fight.
I mean, I don't know about some of these fights. Chris Avila versus nobody now.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about Chris Avila versus the blank opponent.
The catchweight bout.
Beautiful. Elise Pereira? Is that Alex Pereira's?
Yeah, this is Alex Pereira's sister.
Yeah, that's her. She was in like karate, kickbox. She's been all over, right?
Aileen Pereira, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hope she'll probably win.
Wong, or Jade Masson Wong.
Okay, so what? Aileen Pereira's 2-2, so she's shit, and Jade Mason Wong is also.
These prelims are nothing. Like, who are these people?
Yeah. Albert Morales, 19-10. David McCoyan, 8-1.
Featherweight.
Jake Babian versus Namo Vazil. Okay, let's just skip all of this.
Lawrence Larkin versus Jason Jackson.
Should I know these people?
I don't know. I don't think so.
All right, well then.
Muhammad Makayev versus Adriano.
Just talked about that.
Yeah. Makayev's gonna win and then be like, let me back in UFC.
I know, but it's been a while since they wanted him to be back in the UFC. I mean,
he's never coming back.
I don't know
care anymore. Why would you?
At this point? It's just he's kind of young though still, so there's time.
Yeah.
If they ever need someone to fight for the title, like he's there. Like you could throw him in there against whoever the fuck like is in the top 5, and then he beats him or whatever by decision. Then you could just have him fight for a title but I mean, or you could just, if you're gonna give like people from Ryzen a shot at the title, you can bring Makayev back and let him fight.
Sure, yeah.
But Rebelsis to Spain is gonna fight
Junior Dos Santos.
I mean, what has Junior Dos Santos been doing? Not much. I mean, he's been
doing the game bred bare knuckle.
And how has he looked?
He's the champion. He's the heavyweight champ.
Okay, that's.
I think he's 2-0 or something like that.
Rebelsis is striking his shit. Like he knocked out dudes like Sam Alvey.
We should be getting Ngannou versus Rebellis.
Oh, that's a bad fight. Rebellis is like in the UFC. He was buns like. He lost to what's his name who fought last weekend, who got knocked out for like the 8th time in a row. Whatever. Anyways,
it is what it is. That's a whatever fight.
I think Dos Santos wins then. Rebelsis, like as I said, he beat Sam Alvey in Karate Combat. Like,
yeah, you think Dos Santos knocks him out?
I would hope.
Yeah, I think so.
Rebelsis' striking is very sloppy. It's like he just like. I remember his first fight in the UFC where he got a knockout over whoever it was. Mm-hmm. And it was he gets knocked down, gets up, and like flails his arm like the wacky inflatable arm tube dude, and gets the knockout. Yeah. Terrible.
No, it is terrible. Okay, yeah, Junior Dos Santos, I can get behind that.
I don't know who Salami Paranese and Kenneth Cross
Salami. Yeah, I don't know these guys.
Move up. You get out of there. What the hell did they do though? It's cut off. Oh god, okay, you know what this is? Anyone who's comparing this to any fucking UFC card is retarded. Because there's only a garbage card. And yeah, this is a garbage card. This is still.
I'm sorry.
It's so funny how in the comments people are like, it's building up to be quite the card. I'm now looking through it, it's just
like they're all 5 rounds too.
I saw that, like below it. I was
like Diaz and Perry is
like, do my eyes deceive me?
Ngannou and Lins is a 5-round fight. Rousey Corona 5-round fight. This is garbage.
This is garbage. I mean, Ngannou versus Lins is a decent fight. He had like 4 wins in the UFC until he got cut.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. He gets cut and other people get to stay.
I know.
Junior
and the heavyweight division needs it too.
Dude, yeah, Junior Tafa's fighting in Perth again with Tai Tuivasa. He gets cut on a 4-fight win streak.
It'd be hilarious if he beats Ngannou.
Nah, I don't think he does.
No, he won't.
I think Ngannou easy win.
It's a double main event, baby.
Yeah. Diaz versus Perry. Apparently Masvidal got, asked to fight against Mike Perry per him on his podcast, and then he said no.
Yeah.
And he's going to be taking the UFC's offer or whatever.
Yeah, the UFC has big plans for him.
Apparently. Do you think it's McGregor? Dude, I will shit my pants if it is.
That's the only way I feel like the money could be equal.
He didn't feel like in the video, like it's just like seeing him there, like so fat and gross and like out of shape. I couldn't imagine.
Is he even gonna fight? Like,
who do you give him? McGregor's perfect.
McGregor is perfect.
He got fucked by Gilbert Burns. He won that fight versus Nate Diaz in boxing. In my opinion, he shouldn't have lost that.
I forgot that even happened.
It was terrible, but still, I thought he should have won. And I guess that's why they reasoned this rematch in MMA, and then they couldn't get it done. So now you got.
Damn.
Oh wait, no, he would have fought Mike Perry, not even Diaz. So now you got fucking Nate Diaz.
Nate Diaz and Mike Perry, baby. That's not a good fight either. I'm sorry.
They're so old.
They're so old. Like Nate Diaz has nothing left. I'm sorry.
I feel like. I don't know. I feel like if they get tired and start swinging, like we could start cheering.
It's gonna be entertaining.
Yeah, I'll be happy 100%. To watch it. I'll have a smile on my face.
Yeah.
I feel like Mike Perry will win.
Me too.
I feel like
have a feeling.
Unless Nate takes him down, like his jiu-jitsu, his ground game was always shit.
Yeah. It's gonna be the best fight on the card.
I feel like Nate Diaz has been boxing for too long now. Like he's not gonna try. Like he hasn't been.
Yeah.
Or maybe he could sub him so easily, dude. Honestly, I don't know.
Because Perry's just been boxing too. Just been doing bare knuckle.
Yeah, and he was fucking shit in the UFC.
Then the main event, Rousey Corona.
Yeah, God.
Awful.
I know her as the lady from Star Wars.
Awful main event to build a card around. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care what people say.
Poop. Like, I really dislike Ronda Rousey, or her character, the way she talks in press conferences and interviews. She dislikes the shit. I mean, some of the such things she said, honestly, in the press conference, if you watch it, were true. But I'm like, there's still a whole bunch of stuff that she says and just referencing it in the past. Like, she'll say a whole bunch of shit. Dana and fucking Joe Rogan will still suck her tits and just be like, oh, we love Ronda. Like, she's great, you know.
She's great.
She did build women's MMA in
Broke
that division.
barriers.
But it's a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, she's going to beat the shit out of Gina Carano. Who fucking fought in what?
I don't think it's going to last long, yeah.
2009?
It's been a long time since Gina Carano did anything.
But she fought in
MMA.
Strikeforce against nobody. Like, Ronda Rousey was like she like was doing shit.
Yeah, this is going to be rough. This is a rough event. This is a rough card.
I think Gina Carano just got married. She probably needs the money for this lush wedding she's about to have. And probably her fucking, I don't know. Yeah, I just think it's just like such a nothing. When you look at it, it's so nothing.
It is. When you really look at it laid out like this,
it's just like poop.
It's like, this is
not.
If the UFC put this on, they'd be laughed at.
Dude, for sure. 5 rounds is crazy.
Just think about that. All the people praising this, if the UFC put this on, people would be like, this is garbage.
But the UFC wouldn't have these people. Like, these are matchups where it's like you just take it people and put them against. Like, they're like, Ngannou, who the fuck are we gonna? We have nobody.
It's like, hey man,
who's the best? Like,
hey Felipe, like,
unsigned heavyweight.
What are you doing in May, brother?
Yeah, what are you doing in May? You want to be on this Netflix card against Francis Ngannou and get knocked out? Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Here's more than you've got paid in 5 fights in the UFC. Here's a Netflix deal. We'll get you as an extra on the next season of Outer Banks. Fuck. Hey, kid. Oh, man. Yeah, overall, I give the Netflix card a fucking 3.5 out of 10. I'm excited for maybe 2 fights, Francis and Mike Perry, and like, I'm gonna watch Rebelsis and DeSantos.
Yeah, of course.
But it's just like, I'm not excited.
Yeah, it's not a meaningful fight.
No.
None of them are.
And then Ronda's like, I'm just gonna retire afterwards and like have sex with Travis Brown and make a bunch of children. And it's just like, great. So like, what? Like, this is just Netflix one event, and it's like, we're gonna highlight it with Ronda Rousey and a chick who hasn't fought in like literally 15 years.
It's one of the biggest nights in sports.
They canceled her on Disney for her views on transgender people. Now she's fighting on Netflix in their main event against Ronda Rousey. Who doesn't want to see this fucking badass fight?
Badass.
Garbage. All right, well, we got through that. Yikes.
It's a rough card, to say the least.
I don't think this rivals anything. Like, if the point is to like, I know, be another entity like in the mixed martial arts space that like rivals the UFC, like that's fucking
like MVP MMA.
Like, that's I just,
it's not sustainable.
And like, there were a lot of people being like, this is like a good like a first event, and like, honestly, like, as far as like a piecing together an MMA event, like, I'm sure it's very hard. And when you have the outreach like Netflix does and the payroll on them, I find it hard to believe that you couldn't get some other matchups. But who am I kidding? Like, the best guys are probably signed to a lot of places. I don't know what they're like. Who know? Like,
man, I'm looking here that Joe Rogan said Diaz got paid more than $10 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, Netflix just has like a fucking like so much money that they're willing to just throw around probably. So if this is like a like going out of business thing and it's just like a one-time thing, then fair enough, and they just try and get whatever they can and have an MMA event. Cool idea. But I mean, if they're trying to make this into like a thing that they do, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I can really say. I'm just not excited. Anyways, basement breakdown. We talked about the White House card.
Yeah.
Talked
White House
about
card. Netflix card. Famous MVP MMA 1.
Yep.
Could be a historic day for MMA.
Yeah, it could be. Or just I'll probably end up turning off the White House card. I mean, not the sorry, not the White House card. The Yeah, I'm not gonna watch the Netflix card, to be honest with you. I'll maybe tune in for a fight or two, if at all.
Honestly.
I honestly don't care.
Yeah.
At all. I don't give a shit. All right. Without further ado, we end the episode. Thanks for joining me, Harrison. We'll get this out in the near future.
Yeah.
Basement Breakdown out. Let's go.